Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Simulator Classic video. We are on the Goblin line. This is the workshop mod for the Electrified version, because this line only got electrified in sort of 2017-2018 time, so it's fairly recently been electrified. So yeah, we're in the 378, so very sadly we do have to part with these sounds and yeah, all of that stuff, so that should be fun. We're going to be calling at Upper Holloway, Crouch Hill, Haringey Green Lanes, South Tottenham, Black Horse Road, Wolvenstow Queens Road, Leighton Midland Road, Leytonstone High Road, Wanstead Park, Woodgrange Park, and then finally Barking, which is only in 11 miles time. It will take us about 35 minutes to get there. Yeah, this is Gospel Oak Station. Well, this is the Goblin, and then you got the North London line there. And at some point this will be coming to Train Sim World, albeit being the Aventra, not the 378. Because I don't think these run on there anymore, because they were only ran on them basically whilst they were waiting for the new trains. Cool. Right, let's go Upper Holloway. The sounds are horrible. I mean, they're not like really bad, but they're not great. This is old Train Sim Classic stuff. This train is proper old school in the game. Well, 2014, so not that old, but the sounds are old school. Yeah, onwards to Barking, which in the TSW version, you'll be going up to Barking Riverside, which is the, well, only opened I think back in May, so still a very new station. I suppose we'll go in the cab for a little bit. But just in the cab it's like, oh, maybe out here. There you got another line down there, that sort of sneak in under there. Yes, this is what we will be getting in Train Sim World, albeit it will be a massive open windscreen at the front as it's an Aventra, and it will also go to Barking Riverside. But this is sort of scenery-wise what to expect, as I don't think too much has changed. Why is it like completely quiet inside the train? There's like hardly any audio. So it probably is better being on the outside cam. Acceleration's really good on this. Look at this. Last time I drove this route was in the 150. So I've never driven the electrified version. So it's made quite a difference. As yeah, pre-electrification you had the class 172s, the Turbostars running on here. And then pre that, 150, and I think it was the 121 which ran on here. But yeah, diesel train within sort of a London metro route. Yeah. This is Upper Holloway. We're on the Overground, so we're going quite fast with the brakes and the acceleration, as it's a relatively tight timetable to follow. And now we wait. Let's have a look at the route map. There's the route map. So Gospel Oak's down here, and up through here, and then down into Barking, which is here. And then Barking Riverside would be off like down here somewhere. Now we sit and wait for probably about 30 seconds. Oh, Have the doors only just opened at the back? Why did they sound like 377 and 375 doors? Basically any other Electrostar apart from the 376 and the 378. The sounds on this train are just awful. I'll say this is probably one of the worst sounding trains in Train Sim Classic. UK trains. And we're off. Just for the fact it's a 378 but uses even the 375 door sounds, and it's maybe not the worst, but it's not great. And you can hear still hear the doors closing, which is like a bug, which would probably never be fixed. Alright, not too far to Crouch here. We've got to slow right down as we go through this sort of disused station. Or at least it's like some sort of disused station. Yeah, it does look like it, doesn't it? Not just a wall. See where the door's closing. So, what's that meant to be? A CSR? No. No, that's that. What's that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a CSR? No. Or the NRN. No, that's that down there. You sort of get these slow bits on this route. And then coming into Crouch Hill. Just a tad. That would do. Oh no, whoa. I saw S car stop there, but there's a 4 car stop at the end. What's going on there? Unless that was on the original route, then this got added in. Possibly. As the trains on here, I think prior to these were 172s. So that's probably that's probably the stop marker for them. But just hasn't been sort of deleted. And now this one's here. I don't know if with the workshop route it does actually add anything apart from the wires. Yeah, bit of orange to brighten up your day. So the station's shut. Open on that side though. Next station stop is Haringey Green Lanes. Do quite like the cab of the 37. That's sort of the orangey overground maquette to it. It's nice. And the door's open. Why's the door open? Just push that and it'll open. Well, from the other side. That's the door still closing. This is probably the only time you're going to catch me driving this train. There is a sound mod for it, but it said about going into audio effects and changing all types of things, and I was like, nah, I will just stick with this. Would be quite cool to see an enhancement pack though for the 378. I don't know if AP would do that at some point, a 378 EP. So sort of bring it up to sort of how the 377, 387, all that is in the game, where you got GSMR, decent sounds. I mean, pretty spot on sounds. What is this, the East Coast Main Line? Yeah, that's Haringey, isn't it there? No, Hornsey. Hornsey? Yes, it's 30 miles an hour. Why at 30? We go 50 easily along here. Quite a bit of a downhill gradient as well coming along here. Down we go. Right, Haringey Green Lanes. Just got like a funky ramp there, look at that. I'll look at that in a second. Right, so ignore the S-car stop. So obviously then we won't be in the platform. Let's go right to the end. Here we are. Yeah, look at the funky accessible ramp. Look at that. I love like everything that's so modern on this route though. So then I suppose, yeah, when's this route set on Train Sim Classic? I mean, it is set actually pre-electric. This is only a mod adding in the wires, so it is actually set before that. I think 2015. So yeah, it's still relatively newish. So everything looks all fresh and it's nice. Right, South Tottenham next. Cool. That's the depot whistle, that is. I mean, the horn. The horn's actually okay. Yeah, the horn's okay, but the depot whistle is like, what? What? Oh, what's that nice building there? Some sort of tower there. But yeah, right through the middle of London though. Or sort of going around London. Why is it so slow here? It's like a straight line, but it's 30 miles an hour. What is this all about? Yeah, I wonder when the Trenton Wild version will release. I wonder if that will be relatively soon, or I mean, I'm hoping sort of February. I reckon February or maybe late January. It can't be too far off. So I think it was, yeah, I think it was within 0 to 3 months on the roadmap. So when they released that, well, early December, yeah, I mean that would be what? Well, I suppose early March at the very latest. So yeah, maybe end of January, sometime in February. With the class 710. I suppose maybe they could do this as a DLC, although very unlikely, as I don't think they really run on this route. I think the only reason why they ran on this route was when it first got electrified, sort of whilst they were waiting for the other stock to come over and then, well, fill the gap. So it really depends when they've set the Goblin. If they've set it when it was just about electrified, then we could see a 378 DLC. Which would be quite cool, I'd be up for that. Another Electrostar in the game, well, Capitalstar. But me as an Electrostar though. It's one of those trains where it's surprising it's not like a 376. Well, I think I've just thought of the reason already why it's probably not like a 376. Let's quickly stop here first. Now, you would literally think it would have the same design as a 376. At least the front wise, where you'd have sort of the 3 windows at the front. But I'm assuming it's because of the East London line. I guess it's quite similar to the 717. Is it, yeah, 717s for Great Northern, where they've got to have sort of the door at the front in case there's an emergency in the tunnels, the Great Northern City line, and they've got to get out. I'm assuming it's the same here, so I'm assuming that's not actually a sort of, I'm guessing, yeah, that's either a door or some sort of staircase which comes down. I'm interested. I'm gonna have to look that up after I've recorded this. But I'm assuming that's why it doesn't have that third window there, like in the 376s. Might be why. Yeah, it's on the East London line. It's basically, well, it's an ex-underground line, so I think, yeah. What is it? It's in the tunnels. Black Horse Road next. Let's go. We get a little bit quicker as well. Just a tad quicker. There's lots of sort of links coming off this line though. Sort of little shortcuts basically for freight trains. Because you do get a bit of freight on this line. So I mean, it connects basically most of the main lines together. Same with the North London line. Sort of goes across all of the sort of vital main lines. So you get a fair bit of freight sort of coming on the North London line and on the Goblin to sort of sneaky little cut-throughs to get, you know, from one main line to the other. $20 miles an hour, what's that all about? Should be a relatively straightforward route to do HUDless, as I mean top speed's like 45. And you're going to have plenty of time to slow down, especially with the Aventra. The brakes on that are pretty decent, so you know, if you see a 20 coming up or whatever, you shouldn't have any issue getting down. For stations as well, you're only going at 45 miles an hour, so you shouldn't really be able to overshoot them. I suppose it's really just knowing where these sorts of changes are. What's this speed change? This is probably because there's a weak bridge here of some sort. You could easily go over there at 45. Yeah, probably because it's a weak bridge. And then back up to 45. So this must be the wetlands. Right, and back up to 45. That's quite nice, that's sort of the wetlands area. I'm trying that. Hello. That's some depot whistle. Oh, now I start slowing down for Black Horse Road. So we're getting there. It's a fairly sort of, what's the word? It's one of those routes where it feels like it sort of keeps going on and on and on. I mean, even that sort of only, 35 minutes, it feels like a long route. So it's because the amount of stops and it's not really that quick. Are we going to be off the platform if we stop on that stop marker? Yeah, we are, so we're not going to stop on that stop marker. There you go, perfect. This is Black Horse Road. So we got Walthamstow Queens Road, Leighton Midland Road, Leytonstone High Road, Wanstead Park. There's just so many stations on it. That's the thing what makes it feel like a really sort of long route. Just the amount of stations and how close they are to one another. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, another 4 minutes, another, 2 minutes that one, another 2 minutes, another 2 minutes for that one, another 2 minutes for, they're just all really close together. So even though, yeah, it's going to only have about sort of 13 miles. What? I'll keep going. I don't know why we've got a guard buzzing us. Guard on a 378? wants to Walthamstow. Oh shit, there's like a Walthamstow High Road and then Walthamstow Central. And Walthamstow Central is the Victoria line, but they'll have like a out of station interchange, out of station connection you can make. Sort of an under 10-minute walk. But no, who's looking forward to the Goblin on Train Sim World? Maybe you've never seen the room, and maybe you didn't know anything about the room. Now you've seen this, you're like, oh, I don't know. Or maybe you're being like, oh, actually, this looks quite sort of nice. It will be nice to see the Goblin in the game. Just the fact it's going to be the electrified version with an Aventra. I do think the North London line, I do think that would have been nicer than the Goblin, which is Richmond to Stratford. I think that would have been much more appealing. But still going to be cool. It's going to have Barking Riverside, which is like one of the newest stations. It's going to have an Aventra, so it's not too bad going. Yeah, I do think the North London line would have been a nicer choice, as then you could have gone from DC power to AC power, Acton Central. I think it's Acton Central, Acton Town. So many Acton stuff. I think it's Acton Central. Yeah, where you go from AC to, well, DC to AC and vice versa. But then did the Aventras operate on the North London line? As I suppose if they had put the 378 in, people would have been like, oh no, another Electrostar. It could have been the Goblin where you get an adventure. So I suppose that's probably one of the reasons why they have done the Goblin, is you can get a whole new family of train in there. Or a whole new train family. But yeah, 378 and Electrostar, Capitalstar. People might have been a bit more like, ooh, don't want to see that. People seem to be anti-Electrostar. Great trains. We need them all in the game. 376 next. Right, Leighton Midland Road. Got a little bit of a gap to this one as well. That's not even showing up on there. But yeah, not far. How far is it? Oh, about a mile. At 45 miles an hour. Some of the speed limits might have changed. Might be slightly quicker now. It's quite nice, this bit, sort of now on, well, sort of bridge / embankment thing. I don't know, what do you call this? Because we're not, I suppose we are on, I don't know really. Does this count as a bridge or an embankment, or it's not a causeway? Obviously that's when there's water on thingies. I don't know, would it just be a bridge? So there's a bridge there, but then this would not. This is more sort of almost like an embankment, which has been sort of walled up on either side. Don't know. I suppose we'll call it a bridge. Although it's more of sort of an embankment, just to sort of squidged in with the walls on either side. No arches or anything. Are we even going to fit in at this one? I wonder. No, we'll go slightly past because I'm going to get the whole train in. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, they're actually still open, nice. I thought it'd be like, no, be sort of off. Hang on. What? There is a 4-coach stop marker. It's sort of right at the... this bit was disused because you've got sort of the barrier there. How weird. Yeah, but there's a full... I don't know, I'm guessing that might be part of the mod, maybe because it extended the platforms in some way. That's weird. Right, Leytonstone High Road next. Let's go. The doors are all shut, but for some reason I can still hear them. We're off. I think we'll stay on the outside, as the inside's a bit... yeah. So now we can hit the train alright. Quite cool. I've been on the 378s a few times, and I think are pretty cool trains. So we're due into Barking. I think it was in around 10 minutes now. So we're making pretty good progress. There's never Electros. I think they're every sort of... well, Capitalstar. I think they're every sort of 15 minutes along there. Pretty regular. And I think it is every 15 minutes. I don't think it's every half hour. Going across another main line here. And that's the... is that the Enfield Town? Is that another Overground line? Or was there 4th row I saw there? Well, there is 4th row. One of the underground lines. Have a look at the map in a minute. Here we are. That was... where are we? We are over here now. So, oh no, that's that is the central line. Yeah, Hainault. That's on the central line, I think. Yes, that's the central line there. Yeah, I believe so. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Right, let's go Wanstead Park next. And then is that the last one? No, it's Woodgrange Park. Yeah, Woodgrange Park and then Barking. At 39 past. Let's go. So it's an alright speed, 45. I mean, for a route like this, 45 is okay. I think anything less would be a bit like, ooh, a bit slow, but it's not too bad. There it goes with our little 4-coach 378. I don't know how long the Aventras are, the 710s. They can't be there. I think are they 5? Around into Wanstead Park. And then Barking is quite cool because that's on the C2C network and also the District line. Yeah, District line. Is it the Hammersmith and City terminates there? Yeah, so it's quite a bit going on. Here we are, this is Wanstead Park. Cool. Do the doors. And our last, well, penultimate stop after this of Woodgrange Park. It's much easier doing it in electric though. With the 150 you sort of be quite careful because the brakes aren't brilliant and the acceleration's not great. Whereas on here it's just easy with an electric. Imagine getting like trapped in the doors there. Just boom. Don't that quick in real life. Right, Woodgrange Park next. We are off. 40 miles an hour, and up to 45 again quite soon, and then Woodgrange Park. Before that, just before that 30. Starting to curl around now. This bit's quite nice though, isn't it? Sort of on the bridge here. Crossing over another line. Oh, they're attached to the bridge, I think. Wonder what this one is. We'll have a look in a minute, have a look on the map. So that could be the Great Eastern Main Line. Whoa, let's slow down for that. That's one of the reasons why you don't stay in the external. Hang on, that's... Oh, that's not for us. That looked like it was for us, that signal there. Being sort of on the... I suppose it is slightly... It looked like it was for us. That's that one's got bi-directional running. Right, coming into Woodgrange Park. That one's for us, though. Cool. And yeah, then it's Barking after this, and that is then Journey's End. But hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully it has sort of given you a glimpse into of what the Goblin line's going to be like Electrified. The last time we did it was on the 150. I've only ever done it once. It's the second time I've ever played this route. I was doing that. I'll probably stay in the cab for this one a bit more, as you've got more cautionary signals now. Coming into Barking. We've already got interlock apparently. Let's go. So I suppose, yeah, be careful with that last signal. It's not for you, not for you, not for us. Cheeky one. It goes into single track as well, I think. Single track as you approach Barking. I don't know if it's still like that in real life. You sort of curl your way sort of over and under other lines to get into the side of Barking. Well, I think it's all changed now. I don't know if it... No, I think it's a bit different now in real life. Obviously, since it's been electrified, it's all been sort of switched around, and now Barking Riverside. I think it's a slightly different layout. So we got ourselves a yellow. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you've got the, I suppose what would this be? This is now the Fenchurch Street towards sort of South End line, which we're sort of coming up to the C2C lines. And also the district line there as well. And Hammersmith and City. I think that comes this far up. Yes, we sort of come around this way, which I suppose on the TSW, I think it has been rearranged. So I suppose you might go on that one there and then move your way into sort of, well, one of the other platforms. Sort of come across there and then down into there. Funny little tube signals. So what signal's yours? So many. There's that one there. Yes, I don't think you come into this side of Barking anymore. I would imagine, yeah, you probably go on that bridge which we saw going over there, and then probably join up with the ones over that side. So I think this might be a disused platform now. Oh, it's kind of like it's been cut off at the top. Yeah, it would be a cool station to see in TSW though. It's, yeah, a fairly major station. With lots of different trains and knocking about. So yeah, I look forward to see how they've done it on TSW. Probably a little bit quiet though, as well. There's no C2C. There's no S stock in the game. It'll literally just be the overground trains, maybe the odd freight train of some sort. And there we are. That is Barking. So that is the Goblin. And then you continue up to Barking Riverside on TSW. As that's set in more modern times. Okay, right, that works. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.